Hey everybody, some opening remarks and then I'll open it to any questioning. So first of all, I'd like to say my heart goes out to JJ, who didn't have Todd Gurley and Julio Jones this week. I know how potent his lineup can be with those two in there. He's won numerous Make Fantasy Great Again championships over the years with those two guys. They're like family to him, and I know they're all heartbroken that they're eliminated from the playoffs this year. My heart goes out to them. I did it. So, rumor also has it that they changed their name from New Goal Make Playoffs to Tank for Trevor, I believe. Can somebody confirm that? Anyways, that being said, they fought hard all week 12. We knew they would give us a fight starting out on Thanksgiving, and they didn't disappoint. Duke Johnson and TJ Hawkinson really set the tone for them early. So after that, I went to my team, who really felt the loss of Joe Burrow after last week. We dealt with the quarterback loss back earlier this season when we lost Dak Prescott. 2 heartbroken weeks for us. So anyways, I told them to just, you have one goal and one goal only, and that's to make fantasy great again. So I said, James Robinson, you are the only good Jacksonville Jaguar. Arthur Juan Brown, you scored 1.9 points against the fucking Colts defense 2 weeks ago. Redeem yourself. And then before the game, this was great. Before the game, Joey Bosa and Darius Leonard came up to me and were like, Commish, we're going to show you why we make fantasy great again. And I think they combined for like 48, 49 points or something like that. It was remarkable. Unbelievable stuff right there. That's what it means to be an IDP and make fantasy great again. So, it was just such a great team win all around. Our hearts again go out to JJ for eliminating him after this week. And you know what? It was a fantastic bounce back after losing our second quarterback of the season. And we're on to fight another week in week 13 for a playoff spot. Now I'd like to open it up to any further questioning.
So you decided to start Derek Carr this week, and for whatever reason, every time he's been asked to step in and make fantasy great again, he has struggled mightily.
Yeah, I put him in because the Falcons are straight up trash, like total trash. Like, there's some very bad people over there, some very bad hombres. So I watched the game, I saw the 4 turnovers, I vomited, I cried, I screamed. You know what it's like to watch a house burn down slowly, but you know it's gonna happen? Like you're seeing it all fall and crumble to the ground. No, I don't know. I'm just asking you. Anyways, that's what it felt like, and I assume. And so you know what? Of all weeks, right? We lose our quarterback, and any of those 2 quarterbacks who got hurt for us would have performed better than Derek Carr. The scores indicate that. So I stormed to the locker room. I was livid, believe me. And I told him,
you know you're a fake. You know that your whole network, the way you cover it, is fake. And most of you, and not all of you, but the people are wise to you. That's why you have a lower approval rating than you've ever had before, times probably 3.
I said, Derek Carr, drive your ass back to the Make Fantasy Great Again bench. Hell, the waiver wire, why don't you? That is not how you make fantasy great again at the quarterback position. He clearly does not get that. So with that being said, I'd like to close our quarterback competition for Week 13. Kirk Cousins will be our starter. Next question.
I don't mind controversy. I think controversy is a good thing, not a bad thing.
What was it like seeing Chris Carson back in the lineup?
You saw that touchdown run, right? Pretty sweet stuff. Yeah, he just competes for every yard out there, man. He's a locker room guy who rallies his team together. He's great for the Make Fantasy Great Again people. I mean, plain and simply, he is my complete and total endorsement.
We're just going to follow up on Derek Carr. It's not that you're harsh on him because of one bad game, and you stated there's no QB competition and Kirk Cousins is your starter. What do you say to those who may feel like you put way too much pressure on your players just to make fantasy great again?
I say, what an awful question that is. I mean, are you serious? That's one of the worst questions I've ever heard.
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say. Go ahead.
I
think it's a very nasty question, and I think it's a very bad signal that you're putting out. And you're doing sensationalism. That's really bad reporting. We have done a great job. Now, I could have kept it open. We've done this right, and we really have done this right. The problem is the press.
They're saying it's one bad week. Just one bad week at the quarterback position. He's entitled to one bad week. Well, if I remember correctly, his only 2 starts this year on a Make Fantasy Great Again team, he's only scored 2 total points. That is just unacceptable, man. You know what? I have no regrets at all for talking the way I'm talking about him. He's played like absolute garbage every time he's been asked to step in and do the job. You know what? When you're here and Make Fantasy Great Again, your job is to make fantasy great again. Your job isn't to have a bad game. Because you know why? Because anybody on that bench is going to step right in and score in the positives for you. Hell, our 2 quarterbacks on IR scored more points than Derek Carr did last week. What the hell kind of question is that? And like I said, quarterback competition closed. Kirk Cousins is our starter. Make fantasy great again, people. Thank you.